Hello everyone, it is I, Chris, and welcome to Nerd Room Tour Series. It's, a series of videos that shows my nerd room. I've already posted a couple of them. You guys can see the playlist down below. I did an overall room tour, and I am now specifying, different areas and kind of like putting them under the microscope, or the magnifying glass. That's not a microscope. Because, there's a lot of really cool stuff I didn't get to go over in the overall video. So anyway, today we're going to be going over this monstrosity, all this stuff, except what's in those two drawers, but we're going to go over all this, so let's get started. Alright, so first of all, we got systems up here, systems in the cubby holes, or shelf holes that don't have, well, yeah, they kind of are shelves, whatever, and my TV. So let's start up here. So first of all, I got my PlayStation 4. Obviously, this is one of the newer systems. I picked this up at launch back in November. And I love the PlayStation 4. It's such a damn good system. Obviously, it's still starting off, but it's got some cool games out already, like Infamous, and Killzone was pretty damn good, and Ground Zeroes was really good. So, good system, enjoying it so far, and I have all of the current gen systems up here as well. So, I have the Wii U. That's the my external hard drive I bought for. I'm going all digital on Wii U. And of course, that is the charging unit and the gamepad. Then, oh, well, I guess I'll do that last. Then here is the Xbox One, which, Xbox is getting a lot of shit right now because there's not really much going on with the system, and I understand that. It's definitely justifiable, but, it's still selling fairly well. It's already sold, like, over 3 million units, and that's pretty good. Not as good as, obviously, PS4, but still, it's a pretty good system. I prefer PlayStation 4 over it, to be honest, but I'm looking forward to the exclusives when they eventually come out. It's a pretty damn big system. I think it's obviously the biggest out of all three, and that's the power brick. I hate how they still have a power brick. It's kind of funny. It's the biggest system, and it has still a power brick, whereas PS4 and, well, Wii U has a power brick, but PS4 doesn't. And it's like slightly smaller than this, so I don't know, kind of funny. Anyway, then here I have the PlayStation Eye camera. It's kind of funny because a lot of people are just now buying it, and I bought it at launch, and I've heard now that they've upped the price for it, and that's really hard to find. So for those of you who want to get it, it's a pretty damn good camera. I don't think it's as good as the Xbox One's Kinect camera, which is right here. But if you own a PlayStation 4, and obviously you're not going to get a Kinect or an Xbox, I would recommend definitely to pick it up. If you want, that sort of stuff. I bought it primarily for Twitch. I think it's really cool. Then here I have my sensor bar for the Wii U. It's exactly the same as the Wii sensor bar, except the plug to connect it I think is different. And now, my TV. Now, it's not the biggest TV in the world. It's a 32-inch Vizio. So it's not something to be like, oh, all about, but it's a really cool TV, and it does 3D pretty well. I bought it for 3D, actually, and down here I have my 3D glasses. But yeah, it's a really good TV. It doesn't use, it's passive 3D or polarized glasses, so it's not the active shutter kind. And yeah, it gets the job done pretty well. I like it a lot for a room of, this size, which is not really that big. I think it's a pretty cool TV to have, and I definitely recommend it. Vizio is actually a really good line. I know some people have had trouble with it, but I really like it a lot. Anyway, so now going in these cubby holes, I have a ton of stuff, accessories, systems, stuff like that. So, of course, here I have my PlayStation 3. It's funny because I have the super slim model, but I actually own the original, launch system that had, PS2 compatibility and stuff like that. But this one's pretty cool. It's got the disc thing that opens up, which took a while to get used to be honest. It's not as well made as the second revision, or the first revision, the slim model. But you know what? I wanted to buy one. I wanted to buy the newest model to replace it. It was cheap at the time. It came with a lot of cool stuff, so I love it. I have it hooked up because unfortunately PS4 and all Xbox One doesn't have 3D Blu-ray support, and I'm one of the rare few people that like it, so I still have this one hooked up. Plus, I'm still playing a ton of PS3 games, so. Alright, now this mess over here, this is a combination of all my Wii U accessories, so I have a bunch of Wii remotes from the Wii era that I still use. I have the classic controller or the Pro controller, which I really enjoy. I don't think it's as good as the Xbox 360 or any of the other new systems, but it's really comfortable and feels pretty well. I hate how there's no triggers, though. I think that's kind of a dumb move on Nintendo's part. And then back here, there's just a ton of stuff. There's like stands, there's ports, there's nunchucks, classic controllers. This is pretty cool, even though it doesn't really work anymore on my Wii U. But this is a plug that, see down here, that plugs into the GameCube port of the Wii. And then you plug in, you turn it on, or it turns on automatically, and then there's slots for Super Nintendo, N64, NES, and Sega Genesis, and so you could switch it. And this actually allows you to play your old controllers on Virtual Console, so it's really cool. I highly recommend it. I don't remember what it's called, but if you Google it, or you go to Amazon.com, that's where I bought it. But it's pretty cool if you still have a Wii and you have a ton of Virtual Console games and you still want to use the classic controller, so definitely recommend it. So also I have my PlayStation 3 controller, and of course I have my Xbox 360 controller because I play Xbox occasionally. Here I have my cable to charge my PS3 controller, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this shelf. So moving on down here, I have a lot of the current generation stuff. So I have my Xbox One controller. It's the Day 1 edition since I got it launch. I have the really underrated headset that came with the launch edition, I think. I don't think it came with all Xbox Ones. I can't remember. This is my charging cable for the PS4 controller. This is the PS4 headset, which, you know, it gets the job done. Sony packaged them in all the systems, and it's pretty cool for what it is. Then I have the lovely PlayStation 4 controller. I love this controller. It's my favorite one of this generation so far. You know, a couple of things I would do differently, like I hate how the light bar is always turned on, and the touchpad is cool, but I haven't really seen it used for anything so far, but it's still pretty early. But such a comfortable, I love the handle, such a comfortable controller. Then back here I have, this was for the PS3, it's an adapter for the memory card that you plugged in via USB, and you could transfer your memory saves. And then of course I have a few memory cards here. This is my PlayStation 1. It's that's a Metal Gear Solid sticker I got from PSM Magazine, the unofficial PlayStation magazine. It says, Otacon, I'm at the sneak point. So I have that. Then I have another PlayStation memory card with another Sons of Liberty. As you could tell, I was really into Metal Gear. And then I have my only PlayStation 2 memory card that doesn't really have anything. It's kind of crazy that memory cards existed, but they did. Then back here I have the two Move controllers and I guess a Move nunchuck, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this shelf. Then moving down here, and I got some crap here that I don't normally have, because I have my GameCube hooked up, and I have like the cables and stuff for it, because I'm playing some retro games at the moment, but usually I just have all this stuff. So basically I have my PS2 Slim, and I have my Sega Dreamcast, and then back here I have like the accessories for the Sega Dreamcast, accessories for PlayStation. I have some N64 stuff. Basically, a lot of my retro system plugs and accessories are back there, so you know, if I ever want to play, I can unplug it, and I usually put it here where the GameCube is, and I have this mess of a corner that I connect stuff, and then, you know, I have cables running in, but, you know, I can't plug them all in at the same time, unfortunately, but at least I still got some cool stuff there. Now, down here, this is kind of interesting. So, this pink bag was given to me by my one of my best friend's wife. She owned a Game Gear, and she gave me a Game Gear, and then she gave me a ton of video games. It was very, very nice of her, and they were moving out and they wanted to get rid of them, so I showed this in the last video, but yeah, I got some cool games in here. I got Pac-Man, I have Major League Pro Baseball. What else do I have? I have a ton of stuff in here. Sonic the Hedgehog, really fun Game Gear game. This is just a plastic case, I guess, to put some games in, some extras. But yeah, so ton of games in there. And then since I have that taken out, I have all of my Game Boy Advance games back here. There's some more behind that. And then I have all of my PC games. I'm not a huge PC gamer, but I have a few. And then you could see right there, there's one of them, and back there there's some more, but I have all my PSP games back here as well. See, if I remove this, you could see that whole row back there is a PSP. I unfortunately had nowhere to put all the stuff, so I kind of just put it there, and hopefully I can get another shelf like this one, and I could keep my handheld games out. But yeah, and then this of course is the Game Gear. I'll show it to you guys, but in my overall video I kind of showed a bigger view of it, but it's a colossal system. It's a heck of a handheld system. And then of course I have my Nintendo 64 that I got at launch, and then back there I have some more games and some more cables to connect older consoles. So yeah, pretty much all these shelves have just miscellaneous stuff that I don't really keep out, you know, just out and about in these shelves, so I can have quick access to them. So basically, yeah, that is what's in all my shelves, and you know, all the stuff that's here on my TV and all that. Now, these two shelves have a story of their own, so I'm going to end the video now, but in the next time I'll go through these two shelves. But to give you guys kind of like a preview, basically I have a bunch of consoles in here I'm going to go over, and I also have a bunch of cool movies and all sorts of stuff in there. So next video we'll go over those, and but yeah, this is pretty much the stuff I have out here, the L shape as I like to call it. See, it's like a upside down L, or a really awkward lowercase r, whatever you guys think. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and do remember to subscribe, CR Happen, become a CR Happenite, join the CR Happen army. I have a whole mess of videos. I do Let's Plays, I do co-op playthroughs, walkthroughs, I do videos like this, and I also have a really cool retrospective series called Retrospectives Be Damned, where I kind of really in-depthly, I don't know if that's a word, go back and kind of look at really cool stuff from video games past. I've already done a video on game packaging, that's my newest one, and I actually did one on demo discs also from long time ago, PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast demo discs. So if you guys like what you saw and you like what you're hearing, do subscribe, do check it out, and thank you all the same for watching the video, and yeah, that's about it. So thanks guys, see you around, bye.